and regulations need to be followed for preparing the general ledger, trial balance and the balance sheet, and principles to be followed. Okay, so the theory knowledge we are going to gain from the accountancy. Whatever the theory knowledge we have gained, same thing we are going to implement in the accounting. So this will teach you accountancy theory. The theory next implementation is all about the practical. With that theory knowledge, all this problematic part we can easily solve, right? Yeah. And in accounts, the most important is all about the one more term is bookkeeping. What is this bookkeeping? Bookkeeping is in accounts most important is recording of transaction. So why? Because the main aim of any organization is to create the profit for themselves, right? So to create the profit for themselves, first of all, each and every transaction should be recorded. It may be related to the any expenses, anything. So related to monetary transaction, here we have to record each and every transaction. That is all about the bookkeeping. So bookkeeping is where we are recording each and every transaction related to monetary terms. Means money related transactions we have to record it, right? Yeah. And the next comes the definition. Yeah. Definition. To the accounts, American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. Yeah. Definition to the accounts. American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, group of accountants have given a definition to the accounts in the year 1961. Yeah. So what is the definition of accounting? So it concentrates on three terms. First comes the recording, next comes the classifying, and next is the summarizing. Okay? Yeah. So definition of accounts mainly concentrates on recording, classifying, summarizing each and every transaction related to the monetary terms, right? Yeah. What is this recording? Just now in the bookkeeping, just now I have explained you, recording of transaction is most important in accounts. When we are recording each and every transaction only, so that we come to know how much of expenses we have spent in a whole month or the year, and what is the profit. And for this recording, we can take the example of journal entries. Here, to prepare the financial statement, as we have to go through the first is the general ledger, trial balance, balance sheet statement. So for the recording, we can take the example of journal entries. What is the journal entries? See, journal entries is all about the whatever the transaction it may be. If we purchase any furniture, we have to record. If we are spending any expenses, we have to record. Okay, and if we are purchasing goods, we are making any sales, if we are spending any expenses, recording should be done in accounts. That is all about the most important. Okay, so the definition also focuses on recording of transaction, right? The next one is all about the classifying. Here again, after preparing the journal entries, as the entries are coming, if you are purchasing, sales, expenses, whatever it may be, we are recording here, right? Next comes the ledger. Yeah. So coming to the ledger, here as just now I said you, the transaction related to the purchases, right? Yeah. Transaction related to purchases and transaction related to different transactions we are recording. Coming to the classifying, we are segregating into the accounts. The transactions whatever we are recording here, we are segregating into accounts. What is that segregating into accounts? One separate account we are preparing for the purchase. One separate account we are preparing for the expenses, right? Yeah. So that is all about the ledger. General means as the entries are coming, we are recording. When it is coming to the ledger, we are segregating each and every transaction into the accounts, right? Yeah. The next one we have is all about the summarizing. Summarizing, here it speaks about the we are following some series in accounts, right? Yeah. So to prepare the financial statement, the first one is general entries, ledger, trial balance and the balance sheet. This is the series we have to follow follow for preparing the financial statement. So summarizing means here it talks about the in accounts we are following some series, right? Yeah. So everything related to monetary transaction only we are recording. Yes or no? Yeah. And the next one we have is all about the next one is all about the trial balance. We are following some series, and always here in accounts, one most important we have to remember is all about the complete accounts is depends upon the double entry accounting system. What is this double entry accounting system? Each and every transaction we are recording two times. One is debit, one is credit. Even it may be in record general entries two times, ledger two times, and coming to the trial balance, always debit should be equal to the credit. And last one we have is all about the balance sheet statement. Okay? Yeah, balance sheet statement consists of two accounts and one statement. Yes, and one is all about the trading account and the profit and loss account and the balance sheet statement. Here one thing you have to understand is we are talking about the trading account, profit and loss account. When we are using the word called account, there it's a trading and profit and loss account is all about the where we are recording each and every transaction like expenses, everything. But statement, balance sheet statement we have, right? Yeah, balance sheet statement like trading and profit and loss account will show the profit. Balance sheet statement will show the what is the financial position of the company. So every company will prepare the balance sheet statement to know the profit. Trading and profit and loss account they will prepare, and balance sheet statement will be prepared by the companies to know what is their financial position. Okay? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself are Gayatri, Department of Business Management, and HOD of Business BBA Department, and having 10 years of experience. And today I am going to teach about the subject is financial accounting. So financial accounting. So first of all, when we study about the accounts, as every organization will have an accounts, right? So first of all, let me tell you, like in an organization, what is the importance of accounts? So first of all, in an organization we have different departments, right? So the first one is all about the finance department, where we start with the investment, right? Yes. So whenever we start up with the organization, the motto of the any organization is to create the profit, right? Yeah. So the first step is all about where we are doing the investment. So after doing the investment, we cannot expect the profit, right? So the next one is the next department we have is all about the HR. The HR department is like where they'll start recruiting the people. So we have invested, we have people in the organization. Next is where we start producing the product. So production department will exist where they will start production. So when the production department will concentrate only on the quality and the quantity, right? Yeah. So we have done the investment, we have people in the organization, we have done with the production. Next it comes the marketing department. What is this marketing? Where we have produced the product. Next is all about the where we are giving the advertisement about the product, right? Yeah. Based upon the advertisement, next is all about the we have sales, right? Yeah. So we have in an organization where till now we were discussing all about the different department will exist. The first one is the finance, we have invested. Next we have a people in the organization. We have started with the production, with the quality and the quantity. And the next one is the marketing. We have started giving the advertisement. Next is all about based upon this marketing, we'll have sales. And the end, one more department is all about the accounts, because our subject is all about the financial accounting. So when we talk about the accounts, at the end, this department will tell what all expenses you have spent, out of it, what is the
gain or the profit you are getting, right? So I said you, in every organization accounts department will exist. That department will tell you what are the expenses we have till sales, and out of it how much of profit we got it, right? Yeah, this is all about the organization. And when we talk about the subject of financial accounting, so the main aim of financial accounting is to teach to the students is all about the they have to prepare the financial statement. Okay, the subject of financial statement will teach the how to prepare the financial statement. Financial statement. Yeah. So financial statement means to prepare the financial statement, as student has to go through the different levels. So it starts with the journal entries, next is the ledger, next comes the trial balance, and the next is the all about the balance sheet statement. Okay, yeah. So to prepare the financial statement, the student has to go through the we have to follow some series in the account. One more foremost important thing in accounts we need to understand is where we are not going to create any rules and regulations. Already in accounts every format rules and regulations will be existing, simply we have to follow, right? Yeah. So coming to the accountancy and accounting. See, when we pronounce this accountancy and accounting, it looks similar, but there is a difference between these two terms. When we talk about the accountancy will give us the theory knowledge of accounts. Theory knowledge of accounts means, just now I said you, to prepare this journal entries, ledger, trial balance and balance sheet statement, we need to have a theory knowledge. Means